Hello, Facebook. Today I come to you without a sash. Why? I'm about to go do what is called an onboarding for Oklahoma City Public Schools. What is the difference between a job like teaching versus a job like holding a title? Both of them are jobs. One you get paid for, the other one you get paid for, but not in monetary format. One is voluntary. The other, if you don't show up, you get fired. But you can get fired in pageantry as well. How, you might ask? The reason why you can get fired in pageantry is if you're not serving, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do with the title, your pageant director can take away your title. They can take away the benefits, and they can take away anything you may have received due to holding the title. Whenever you go into pageantry, you're going into it for the basis of, I want to help, I want to represent, and I want to advocate for a specific reason. You are not going into pageantry for the fun of it. Yes, it's supposed to be fun. Yes, it's supposed to have things that you can do. But it is a job. There are others out there who competed for the same title as you have. There's others out there who wanted to do the job. But only one person can hold that title. Only one person can do that work. Only one person can represent at a time. This year, if you are a title holder, you need to be out there representing what you promised to represent. That is the reason why you were supposed to sign a contract. Either you signed the contract through actual paper and pen, or you signed the contract through your verbal voice. Either way, you gave your word, you gave your promise that you were going to do the job the best you could. Whenever you go into a position like teaching, you promise you're going to take care of that clientele. Whenever you take on a special ed position like I'm taking on, I promise to give those children the best education I can possibly give them. Whenever you take on a fourth grade position, you promise to get that clientele. You promised upon a dotted line that you were going to give that clientele the best you have. And you agreed to that paycheck that you are getting. If you walk out, like this past year, Oklahoma City Public Schools and a bunch of other public schools here in Oklahoma had a walkout. You broke your word. Just like a title holder breaks their word whenever they're letting that sash and that crown sit on a shelf. If you don't do the job, you cannot say you earned the pay. What kind of pay? The teachers get paid monetarily. Some of them get less than others. But it's still what you committed to. It's still that paycheck that you said, I will do the job for. I'm okay with it. Let me have it. Then you have your volunteer work. Your volunteer work is basically, I want to do the job for free. I believe this cause is worth it. And you do it because of the fact that you want to make sure that you're giving your best. So, if you're not going to give your best, turn the crown and sash back in. Others are waiting for that sash and crown to represent what they felt like was important. Part of the pay that you get from the crown and sash is being able to go in and advocate for what you believe is worth it. For me, sarcoidosis is one of my platforms. It is a disease that many are dying from. It is a disease that can rip apart your body, and scar your tissues, your granulomatomes. It starts in the lungs, it goes throughout. It can go into remission, it can disappear. But the thing about it is whatever's there is already damaged. Because of the medications we take, the prednisone, it causes diabetes. It causes you to be overweight. That is the reason why it's important to get my platform out there. That's the reason I take on a crown and sash. That's the reason I say the pay is worth it. I'm not getting financial benefits from it, but I am getting the benefit of being able to be heard. I'm getting the benefit of being able to go and say, hey, I'm so-and-so. I am here to represent such and such. Every one of you guys felt like your platform was worth hearing. Otherwise, you would not have signed on to that sash and crown. So if you felt like it was worth doing back then, you need to do it until your year is up. You only have a year. That's 365 days to advocate for what you believe is worth it. Some of you may become lifetime queens. I'm a lifetime queen of American Majestics. Right now, I'm a state title holder for Oklahoma, Pure International. I also have my pageant that I founded, Pageant of Swans and Sparrows. I don't even get hardly any pay for that either. But you know something? I get the benefit. I get the way of being able to feel good, saying, hey, look at my girls. Look at how they're being successful. I am so proud of all title holders, of all queens. However, we need to get out there. We need to make a presence. If we're not making the presence, we need to hand off that sash and crown for somebody else to make their presence. Get out there. Get busy. Inspire. Motivate. And lead. Thank you.